Once I'd done all those jobs, I thought I've got to get into show business somehow, so I thought the best way is calling bingo and refereeing wrestling. And that's what I'd done. And when I wasn't doing that, you had to be a pool attendant, right? But even though I couldn't swim, but it didn't matter because as long as you was over 4 feet tall, because that's how deep it was, you could be a pool attendant, right? So I'm just sitting there watching. It was an adults-only camp, so there was no kids there at all, just old-age pensioners, you know. And I used to sit there watching these old dears talk about, you know, what they were going to make for tea when they got home, right? And one day this bloke came in, and he was a great big fat bloke, right? And he only had one eye, right? But I didn't find this out till later, right? But he's come in trying to pose for all these old girls, right? And he was, you know, I don't know, he must have been 20 stone, right? And he dived in the water, didn't look to see how deep it was, banged his head on the bottom like that, right? And comes up all dazed, he's cut his head, right? But unbeknownst, at the time we didn't know he had a glass eye, he comes up, his glass eyes come out in the pool, right? So these old girls are all sitting there in the pool just lounging like that, and they see this bloke, he looked like something out of Plague of the Zombies. This bloke comes up there, they scream and run out, right? Ah, there's a zombie after us, right? He's got an eye out here, and he's got a cut on his head, right? And I said, are you all right, mate? I said, and I didn't know he had a glass. I said, look, and he went, oh, he said, don't worry, it's glass. And he went, oh, it's not there, like that, right? So I said, where is it? He said, it must have come out, right? So I'm looking like that, right? And I said, what colour is it, right? And he went, he said, it's blue, which is the colour the pool was painted underneath, right? So you can't see it. So I had to get him and help him find it, right? And I couldn't swim, so I took my socks and shoes off, right? And I'm feeling about in the pool like that, right? And 3 of the other lads came in and helped us, and of course it was me that bloody found it, right? I felt it jamming between my big toe and the toe next to it, right? And I lifted it up, and there it was, right there, looking at it like that. And he just picked it out and plopped it in again.